Hello, Ticket Squad. I want to introduce a new feature coming to the channel known as the Cinema Hall of Shame. I know you have two questions about this. One, how does it work? And two, what qualifications am I looking for inductions? To answer the first question, it's easy. Once a month, I take a look at a bad movie and decide whether it's worthy of the Hall of Shame. The second one's slightly more complex, but so easy enough to understand. It must be a film that lacks both quality and entertainment value, legitimate or inadvertent. For quality, I think it makes enough sense. It can come down to stuff like, do the special effects look bad? Is the acting and direction terrible? Does dialogue make you cringe? Things like that you would notice on the screen that makes you think that it's a horrible time while you're watching it. It means pretty much you got a lack of quality there. The last part's a bit more tricky. Entertainment value comes down to A, is it succeeding in its purpose? And B, is it holding your attention? A is basically, is it making you laugh if it's a comedy? If it's making you scared if it's a horror movie? Or is it engaging your emotions if it's a drama? With good films, the answer is easily yes. And with bad films, the answer is no. B is also fairly easy as well on the surface. If you're focused on the screen, invested in the characters and the dialogue being spoken, then it's entertaining you. If you're staring at your watch and rolling your eyes, then it's not. But I think the last word, inadvertent, is key here. It separates the so bad's kind of good films like The Room, Miami Connection, and Who Killed Captain Alex from the just plain bad films. Let's use The Room as an example. Despite what Tommy Wiseau has been spending in the 21 years since it debuted in theaters, The Room is meant to be a serious drama about a love triangle that forms between Johnny, his longtime girlfriend Lisa, and his best friend Mark. The film definitely lacks quality. I submit the scene at the flower shop as evidence A, which may be one of the worst edited scenes I've ever seen in my life. Evidence B is the gratuitous sex scenes that add nothing to the plot. Evidence C is a situation where one character seemingly gets recast midway through the film. And evidence D is most of the performances weren't good. The Room doesn't engage your emotions, so it fails the entertainment test. But it is inadvertently entertaining. People quickly realize it's a laugh out loud comedy, and I agree for the most part, although the Gorilla Street line does make me cringe each and every time that I've seen it so far. And they've turned it into a midnight cult classic complete with spoons and shout-out lines. Much like the Rocky Horror Picture Show from the 1970s, although that one actually has a compelling story and some quality performances. Basically, the Cinema Hall of Shame is for films that lack quality, and B, lack any entertainment value. And before somebody tells me riff tracks, I counter with this. The entertainment value from a riff tracks version of a film comes down to how funny the riff tracks crew is with a particular film. The same thing goes for MST3K versions of films, by the way. So I plan on getting my first possible candidate for induction in the Hall of Shame later on this week. This one is doozy, considered among the worst of all time. Leave your guesses in the comment section below, and I will see you later on, squad. The booth is now closed.